Hello, ma'am.
Hi, good
Good
afternoon.
afternoon. Sorry.
It's fine. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm also doing good. Thank you so much for asking. So, how's your Sunday going? What's the plan?
Nothing new. I am just trying to complete my holiday homework because only 10 days are left. 9, 10
Right.
days.
Okay,
Yeah.
so will you miss the holidays once school opens, or are you looking forward to the school?
I'm looking forward to school because I want to meet my friends and teachers as well.
Okay, lovely. That's great. Okay, so we obviously have a very good topic to
Yes,
speak on
ma'am.
today, but we will start with some other spontaneous speaking activities. I would like to do some storytelling with you today, so we'll
Okay, ma'am.
focus a little on that and then move on to the topic of the day.
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Before we begin, do you have any question, anything else that you'd like to maybe ask, anything that's bothering you?
No, ma'am.
No? Okay, all right. So, since storytelling at times can be challenging, and I'll definitely make it challenging for you later on, we'll start with a simpler exercise
Okay, ma'am.
where the ground is open for you to tell me any story. I'm making it as simple as you having the option to tell me a moral story as well. It's not something you have to make. Obviously, you can make if you want to make up a story and tell me that, that's fine as well. But it can also be something that you have heard or read, something that I know as well. But any story, literally, that you remember and that you would want to share with me. You
Okay,
can
ma'am.
take 2 minutes to think if you want what story you want to see or narrate, and you have to start with the title. So think about the titles.
Okay, ma'am. So, I have a story. Okay, so the title is that the turtle who wanted to fly.
Okay, great.
Okay, so once upon a time, there was a little turtle who looked up at the sky and it saw many birds flying, and he thought that I wish I could fly. So one day, two kind birds heard him. So they asked that we can help you to fly. So they gave the turtle to a stick and to bite with his mouth, and the birds had the stick with their claws and they flew up. The turtle, he was flying at that time, so he felt very proud. So, but as soon as he heard that people are saying, "Wow, look at those clever birds," so the turtle got angry and he opened his mouth and he shouted that it was my idea. But as soon as he opened his mouth, he fell to the ground and he died at the spot. So the moral is that pride and anger can make anyone make you fall. And stay humble, and we should stay silent when it is needed, and no need to speak too much.
Lovely, beautiful story. Thank you so much. That's great. Okay, so the next prompt would be something. Now we are going to follow some prompts. So, prompts
Okay.
are cues, right? So, I'll
Yes.
be giving you some cues. You can also bring a notebook or paper or whatever sort of thing to
Okay.
jot down your points or think about it because you have to
Sure.
brainstorm now. These are going
Okay.
to be stories that you have to make up, okay? Not
Okay.
something that you already know. So you can
Okay.
take, I'll give you some time, of course, to think about it. Again, think about the title too. And once you're ready, you can speak on it. Okay?
Okay, ma'am. Sure.
All right. Okay, so the first prompt is you buy an old doll from a thrift store and you bring it home. Now,
Okay, ma'am.
each morning when you wake up, you find it in a different place.
Okay.
Okay, so that's your cue. Now you have to begin with this. After that, you can tell me what happens.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, take some time.
Old doll from a thrift store, na?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
From a thrift store.
Thrift store is where you get a lot of second-hand products.
Yes, ma'am. I
Yeah,
know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Kindly wait a second.
It's okay. I'm giving you some time. You don't have to hurry.
Okay, ma'am.
2, 3 minutes of just speaking. I mean, thinking.
Okay. Okay, so now I think that I have a version of the story that so the name of the story is The Doll That Moved.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay. So the story
That
start
moves, right? That moves.
yeah, that moves. So
Okay.
I bought an old doll from a dusty corner of a thrift store and it was strange, but it looked too real.
Right.
So I was very happy that I got a beautiful doll and I placed it on a shelf on my bookshelf and I went to sleep. So the next morning when I woke up and I was just following my morning routine, I saw it. I saw it sitting on my chair, like it was placed on the chair. And I felt suspicious, something like that, because I lived alone. So I put it back there, but now I felt very spooky and I felt that someone is watching me. So I talked with my friend. So they asked that it must be your illusion that you are something you are thinking like that because we tend to think like that because when we live alone because of something like we are scared of ghost and something like that. So I I thought that maybe they are right, and the next day when I placed it on my shelf,
Hmm.
and the next day it was on my bed again, and its head was tilted as if it was watching me.
Hmm. Wow.
So then I thought that, oh my god, it is something very spooky. When I after that I tried to return the doll back at the thrift store, but that thrift store was no longer there.
Hmm.
So I thought that it is safe to keep the doll in a box and lock it and keep it in my storeroom. So the next morning when I woke up after that, the box was open and the doll was in the kitchen, and there was a small note that, don't try to hide me, I will find you every time.
Oh no.
So after that I never bought anything from any kind of thrift store again. So the moral of the story I would say is that we should not buy anything we see.
From thrift stores.
Yeah, and be careful of what you bring home.
Right. Great, great. Good moral. Okay, lovely. Okay, so we will do one more story prompt and then from there go to the topic of it.
Okay, ma'am,
Okay.
sure.
So in this story, you are a character. So you wake up one day to discover that you are completely invisible, but only
Okay.
for 24 hours.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Again, the title and then the story.
Okay, ma'am. So we are invisible only for 24 hours.
Yes. You can also tell me how you found that out. How did you find out that you were invisible for 24 hours? Is it
Okay, ma'am.
because there was a note or something else that you figured out?
Okay, ma'am. So I think that okay. Now I have a story, but it's a
Okay.
very short one. I think that
That's okay. That's okay. You can tell me. You have to
okay.
start with the title, so that's fine.
Okay, ma'am. So the title of the story is Invisible for a Day.
Okay.
When I woke up at 7 a.m. to get ready for the school, and when I was uh, when I went in the washroom for my morning routine, such as doing brush, and then I saw there is no reflection in the mirror. So, and then it struck in my mind that I was invisible. As last night I thought that what would life be when I would be invisible? So,
Mm-hmm.
at first I was panicked because it felt like everyone will get um, they will they will feel that I have disappeared, and everyone will be worried about me. So, but after that, then I smiled and I thought that 24 hours of fun. So I went outside and no one noticed me, and I was so happy. And after that, I also went in the bakery shop and took a warm donut. But also, I also put the money in on the counter, and the salesperson was shocked that
Mm-hmm.
no one came, and how come there is money. So after that, I went to school as well,
Right.
and books were floated in the air, and pens wrote by themselves, and everyone screamed like there is a ghost here. And I also laughed silently because everyone was thinking that there is a ghost, and I felt very happy that everyone is scared. So after that, in the evening, but by the evening, I felt very lonely because I couldn't talk to anyone, and no one was able to see me, and I wasn't able to talk with my friends as well, that I am invisible. Can you think that how it feels to be invisible? And after that also, my parents also got worried, and they were searching everywhere. They called at the police station, and I started miss to being seen.
Hmm.
Okay, after that, at midnight, I turned visible again. And then the next morning, I hugged my parents tight because they were worried, and I didn't want them to be worried about me. And
Okay.
I think that the moral would be that being noticed is a gift, and we should not take it
Whisper.
for granted.
Absolutely. Very good moral. Good job. Okay, that's lovely. Good work, that. So on that note, I think we can do another activity, but that's related to the topic of the day, and you have to open the
Okay,
session
ma'am.
note for it. There's an incomplete 1 minute. There's some war going on here. Yeah, never mind. There's an incomplete story given on the second page of the session note. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
first you have to read it, and then you have to complete the story for me, and then also give me a title to the story. What do you think the title?
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Okay,
ma'am. Sure.
so if you can open the second page, you have to read it aloud for me, and then at the end you have to continue
Okay,
on the.
ma'am.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So, the life altering locket. On a cold winter morning, Rani entered an antique shop in the heart of the town. As she browsed its objects, she noticed a stunning golden locket studded with a red ruby. The shop's owner, a wise old woman named Sheena, revealed that it was an ancient locket, holding the power to grant its wearer a single life changing wish. Curious, Rani thought her wish carefully, knowing that her life would never be the same after this moment. She could either turn invisible or read people's mind. She could own expensive cars or have the most beautiful home on the top of the mountains. It was becoming increasingly difficult for Rani to decide what she should wish for. But then she finally decided to. So I need some time to think for that.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Take some time and tell me what would the ending be like.
Okay, ma'am. So I think that the title is already given.
You have to change the title. That's the title we are giving, but you can
Okay,
give a different title based on how
okay,
you're ending the story. That is.
okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would think that there is the wish within Rani.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This would be the topic, the
Okay.
title of the story.
The wish within Rani.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. Would it be within or off? The
The
wish of
off,
Rani?
the
I
wish
mean,
of.
within is okay, within the heart of Rani, but I think you mean Rani's wish, so it should
Yes,
be
ma'am.
wish of Rani. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. So I think that, but she finally decided to power of heal and help those who are suffering from any kind of disease or any kind of mental depression, mental health problems. So she held the locket and she whispered,
Okay.
that I wish for the power to heal and help those who are suffering from any kind of disease,
Very good. Yeah.
and who are suffering from mental health problem, because she was very passionate about doctor and she wanted to become a doctor.
Okay.
So the ruby, it glowed, and she felt energy flow within her,
Okay.
through her. So from that day, she could touch people and ease their pain, which would be physical or any emotional. And I think that she didn't become rich because she did it for free, that she wanted everyone to be happy. And she didn't become rich, she didn't own any mansion, or but she didn't have any expensive car. But wherever she went, lives changed and hope bloomed. And I think Rani realized she had made the most powerful wish of all, and she was very happy that wherever she would go, everyone would thank her, that thanks for healing me. And that's what is, I think that the story would end, and the
Okay.
moral would be that true powers not true power lies not in what we take from the world,
Hmm.
but what we give back to others.
Right. Lovely. Okay. All right. Great. Great. Good story. Now tell me, can you share a life-changing moment from your life? Something that completely changed your view about the world and about your life.
Okay. So there is not any particular kind of moment, but I would say that I experienced one of the moment that in my eighth class there was one teacher. She was our class teacher, because and she was that kind of person who loved the teacher's pet.
Hmm.
And she would say that she wants that everyone would agree to her even though she's saying wrong.
Okay.
And she was also like that, she didn't allow us to drink water even in her own class. So, and I thought that it was wrong. And we should take a stand for ourselves, that we can't we even drink our own water. So after that I talked with my mother that this is the whole situation and what I should do, kindly give some advice. And she asked me that you should ask your class coordinator who is in charge of all the sections. So I went to her and asked her that ma'am, kindly ask her that she should behave herself, that at least we can drink our own water. Like it was summer season and everyone felt thirsty at that time. So I was very happy that after that our class coordinator, she talked with the teacher and she allowed us to drink water. And she also changed her behavior as well. As I told you that she liked those who were teachers pet, and she would take wrong decision even though we are also saying that it is wrong. So after that I think that this changed my perspective about teachers, that they can also be wrong and we have to take a stand for ourselves.
Right. Okay. All right. Very nice. Good job. So, have you ever made a daring decision? Something that made you come out of your comfort zone?
There is not any kind of daring decision, I would say, because till now I take decisions with everyone's advice. And obviously there is one decision that I took in this session only, that everyone was saying, I was in the ability section and they were saying that you should not change your section. But I
Okay.
wanted to change my section because I wanted to opt for the other subject, which was other vocational subject. But they asked me that you can choose between AI, painting, and artificial information technology, IT. So I wasn't interested in that at all. So I asked them that, ma'am, if it is possible, I want to opt for another subject. So every subject teacher, they were asking me that no, you should not change your section, it will impact your studies and what not they asked. But my mother, she at that time she said that trust your own instinct, and I believe that you will make the correct decision, and I support you because it's you who studies, not me. So at that time I took a decision that I changed my section, and now I'm very happy because the outcome is that I can learn my own the subject I want, and I can also be with my friends as well. And in that section, the vibe was very studious. That in lunch section, also in lunch period as well, they used to complete their lunch in 10 minutes and study, and no one
Hmm.
was ready to make friends with anyone.
Right. Okay. I understand completely. Great. So, have you ever experienced any act of kindness from someone, from an unexpected? You did not expect that person to be kind to
I haven't. I don't think so that there is any kind of
you.
act.
No one has been kind to you unexpectedly. Any stranger who was kind to you ever?
I don't remember it, but when I was in my third standard, I guess. So at that time, I didn't know where my section was, and I was crying, and there was no teacher. And as I am the eldest one, no one went with me in the school because as if we have any siblings, so they drop us to our section when we are new in the school. So at that time, I was crying, and one Didi, she came to me and she asked that why are you crying. So after that, she told me that she took me to that class, and I was very thankful to her. And after that, I asked my mother that show me where is my class, that I don't get lost in the school, because it's very big, and I it's like a kind of a bhool bhulaiya, we can say, maze.
Hmm.
So
Okay,
this
all
is
right, I understand. Okay, last question. Can you share about a book or a movie or any piece of art that connected with you so deeply that it had a life changing effect on your thoughts?
I don't think so that there is any
Oh
piece of
no.
art. But there is one book I'm reading, The Alchemist, and
Right.
it is very, I could say that, yeah, it is changing my life, because as I'm reading that book, it tells that we should trust on our own decisions and make those decisions by thinking about long period of time, that how will it affect in long period. And one more, and that book is still helping me. As I'm reading, I'm uncovering that in universe we have to follow our own decisions, so that we can be the best version of ourselves and don't depend on others.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, lovely. Great answers. Now, Anushka, I think you are a very good speaker. You're quite cheerful, you're spontaneous, you know how to make things up very instantly, I think, and creatively. So, good job with that. Don't worry so much about the English speaking part. I think you're doing pretty fine. Just continue speaking to boost up confidence. And if there are some mistakes happening here and there, like with a confusion between, say, within and off as prepositions,
Yes,
off
ma'am.
could have been okay there, but which one do you want? Which meaning do you want to convey, right?
Okay.
So just be sure about those. Otherwise, I think you're doing just fine. You
Okay,
can
ma'am.
just continue practicing, and I think that
Okay,
would be
ma'am.
it. But yes, practice reading a little as well, writing, all of those.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah.
have any question that I can help you with?
No, ma'am, not as such question, I think.
Okay, all right then. Thank you so much for joining today. Hope to see you soon. Okay,
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
you
Bye,
too.
ma'am.
Bye.